Hey, all right. We've got your big hairy list coming out. Interesting this week. We are football soccer fans. Plenty going on at the moment. But I've seen Jose Mourinho this week. He's a superstar when it comes to press conferences.
Were you a Jose man?
I loved him.
I think he's awesome, and I've always wanted him to coach Liverpool at some stage. But he's over in Turkey at the moment, coaching over there or managing over there, and he did a press conference, and this caught our eye.
Do you decide the starting 11 according to the opponent or according to the problems that you have in the squad? So how do you decide the starting 11, and why so many changes?
I have 25 coins. I threw the coins to the air. The ones that stay on the table are the players that play. The ones that go on the floor, they go on the bench. I do it just like this. During the week, I'm having fun. I go to nightclubs every day in Istanbul, everywhere. And then when it's to choose the team, I threw the coins with the players' faces. The 11 that stay on the table are the 11 that play.
I love it. I just love it.
That is
a real, I don't want to answer your stupid question.
Horrible.
So that got us thinking. Let's go through a bit of a list of coaches and managers and some great press conferences.
Moons' big hairy list.
So we're going to start with one of our favourites, AFL legend Mick Malthouse. Now, it didn't matter who you were. I've seen Richo being shut down by this man. I've seen Mark Stevens being shut down by this man. And I believe, if I just hear this voice right, I think it might be Jay-Z being cut down by this man.
Do you think your boys came to play today?
I reckon they probably come here thinking, no, we're going to have a real bad one today in the first quarter. What do you honestly think? That term, come to play, where does it originate from, and what do they reckon? They come to play marbles or football, or do you think they didn't come to play? Do you think they sat in their cars waiting for the game to start, then go out there?
How much do you reckon Jay-Z just shrunk in his chair?
How do you come back from that? You're like, no more questions.
Do you follow up a question? You have to follow up a question so you don't feel like you've just been stomped
Well,
on.
you've got two ways of doing it. You either fight fire with fire, or you go back into your shell and ask a real sort of line.
You look around going, guys, someone else, next question, please.
Please.
NBA legendary coach Greg Popovich. Now, he was renowned for his really ruthless interviews, particularly courtside, where he just absolutely shut people down. But this was Game 7 against Miami back in 2013.
What do you do for Game 7? How do you get your guys into Game 7?
I get them on a bus, and it arrives at the ramp over here. We get off the bus, we go on the court, and we play. That's how we get them ready.
Yeah, I don't know if he was asking about the itinerary, but that's fair enough, I'd say.
Again, it's just I don't want to answer your stupid question. I'm going to give you some
These
stupid
are some
answer.
of the stupidest questions going around.
They really are. They're lazy questions.
Yes.
Ange Postecoglou, obviously an Aussie legendary coach. Over in Celtic a couple of years ago, obviously Tottenham not going too well, even though they are in the Europa
final, midweek.
What is that? The 18th versus 17th or something in the
Close,
EPL?
no, not quite, like 14th and 15th or 16th or something, yeah.
2022, while managing Celtic, this is a post-game interview.
Volume is too low, I cannot hear. Could you please speak closer to the mic?
Instead of telling me what to do, can you just keep things really short so we can all get through and go out? Yeah?
I'll try my
okay,
best.
then just don't correct me, please, okay? Let's just keep things civil.
It's just, mate, I don't want to be here, so hurry the F up.
Just shut
Please,
your mouth.
Move on.
Now, I love this one. Now, this one happened a few years ago, back in 22, but it reared its ugly head again in Magic Round. So this is Canberra and Penrith played in Magic Round, and Ricky Stewart had some words about a player back in 22.
I've had history with that kid. I know that kid very well. He was a weak-gutted dog as a kid, and he hasn't changed now. He's a weak-gutted dog person now.
Can you say that about another player?
I don't know. Who was it, Eddie? Who was the...
Jamin Salmon was at Penrith, now at the Bulldogs.
Yeah, unbelievable. I did see on the weekend at Gather Round, was it, that he actually, on the weekend...
scored a try and did the old weak-gutted dog.
I actually loved it, but I love Ricky's comments there. Fantastic. I don't know if you can say it, but good on him for saying it.
Clearly there was a cheap shot somewhere that Ricky's taken real offence to.
Yep.
Number 1, we've got Eddie Jones, ex-Wallaby coach back in 23, the lead up into the World Cup, and fair to say he had a run-in with some reporters.
Worst press conference. Well done, boys. That is the worst I've ever seen. I know what's wrong with Australian rugby. And part of you blokes are the problem, because you're so bloody negative about everything. So negative about everything.
I wasn't negative.
Okay, so we're going off the World Cup, you think we can't win. So if you haven't got anything positive to say, don't ask, please. I love this negativity. It's fantastic. I love it, love it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I can feel this negativity coming out. I can't. I've got to wash myself off, boys. I've got to wash myself off because it's just sticking to me. Worst press conference. Well done, boys. That is the worst I've ever seen.
It's sticking to me. I've
I
got to wash myself off.
I like in the back. It wasn't negative.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I was asking a positive question.
So that's the list, buddy.
Well done. That is the Big Hairy List this week. Just some. Sometimes they weren't bad questions. It just was the mood that the manager was in.
That's the thing.
Fantastic to see.
Did you ever see the Mick Malthouse and Matty Richo one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, poor Richo.
That wasn't an interview.
No, that was just an interview at half time.
Was it half time or post game in the change rooms?
In the rooms.
Live on 7.
You could see Richo shrinking.
It's like, oh my God. All right, well, let's move on. Hey, stay with us. Big show still to come. We've got the weekend preview on the way. We're going to take a look at that and our moment of madness. This is the warm-up all thanks to Bet365.